Yeah, it was really important for me to have Annie and the kids as a presenter because they were the biggest part of my journey through the NFL to the Hall of Fame. Had a lot of great teammates, a lot of awesome coaches, a lot of mentors, and they were huge parts of it. But the people that I came home to every day, Annie, the kids, like they were my motivators. They were my why as to why you would go out in the midst of a 1 in 15 season and still give your best effort. um, it was those kids, it was Annie, it was the support that they gave me that gave me the will to go on in spite of really challenging circumstances. And so for them to be up there, um, I think was an easy choice for me. And I think it's going to be the most exciting part of the weekend for me. She's been such a rock for me. She's been that person that I can always lean on. And I think a lot of that goes back to just her personality, but also that our relationship started, you know, in the middle of my college career. So she's seen me grow. She's seen me change as a person on the field, off the field. And her background in athletics, playing college basketball, was a huge help for me because she understood like the drudgery that sometimes happens with competitive sports, especially at that level. She understands that sometimes you're going to come home and you don't want to talk about your day. Like, it was a tough day, gave up a sack today, or I had a penalty, or like I just had a bad practice. And maybe I don't want to go walk around the mall and see a movie with you. Maybe I just want to like bury myself in the basement and
Eating a cup
cry
of
into
ice
my
cream.
pillow and eat some ice cream and some Girl Scout cookies. Like, I think it was really important to have that person in my life to be able to kind of balance the ups and downs of an NFL career with her background, understanding what it's like to be a competitive athlete.
And, it seems like, and you've talked about, some of the, mental health issues and things like that. And so many guys, when they leave the game, especially after so many years, they do struggle, with some of those issues. But how has, Annie and the kids and your amazing home life, really helped, keep you mentally healthy throughout this time?
Yeah, I think they are a huge part of it because they give me balance in life. And I think balance is really key for anybody that's making a transition, especially from pro athlete to not a pro athlete anymore. You got to find purpose. You got to find something that gets you out of bed every single day. But also, you got to have somebody that keeps you humble. You got to be able to come home and have the kids, want to knock you over and give you a noogie and give you a big hug and say that, hey, dad, it's going to be all right, or to lift you up when your spirits are a little bit low, or when you're coming home and thinking you're pretty awesome. And then to have your daughter yell, I just want poop, daddy, wipe my butt. And you're like, all right, I'm just a butt wiper. And that's okay. Like, that's a great role for me to have. And it, I said that the most important thing in my life, the highest priority, the thing I spent the most time on was football and trying to be the best left tackle I could for 11 years. When I retired, I wanted it to be Annie and the kids. Like, they were my highest priority. That's why I haven't got into coaching, and I've turned down a lot of different media opportunities because I don't want it to get in the way of being the best dad and husband that I can and to be a servant for them in their life. And so it gives me purpose, just like a team would, to when I am feeling down and you feel maybe rudderless at times. Like, certainly a lot of people go through that, and a lot of pro athletes in retirement, they go through that. But it's easy for me to point to them and be like, that's my purpose. Like, that is why I'm going to get myself out of this right now, or I'm going to, do whatever it takes to make sure that I can walk home with a smile on my face and be the type of father that I want to be the type of husband that I have to be for them, to give them the support so that they can be at their best as well.
And do you, is that something where you still do sort of have some of those ups and downs with, with the, mood stuff, or the, a
Yeah,
little bit
I
down?
think that's normal. And I think it's important to understand that not every day is a great day. Like, not every day are you happy from the moment you wake up till you go to bed, but that's
Right.
okay. That's part of the human experience. And I think having a great support system and having a purpose better than just self-satisfaction is really the key to finding long-term happiness and being able to transition from NFL to not NFL anymore. And I think that's what they provide me, and I'm very thankful for it.
Annie, has it been hard for you to, to watch some of that?